going on, guys? It's your man C to the J to the C. Rockets versus Warriors. Let's talk about it. All right, so yesterday we had Rockets versus Warriors, and we know what happened. The Warriors won 104 to 100. Rockets fall down 1-0 in the series. And just let's talk about the game. We see that I didn't even know Rockets had Iman Shumpert. But yeah, Rockets just PJ Tucker cannot have 0 points. That's unacceptable. You can't have PJ Tucker have 0 points. Clint Capella 4 points. The same Clint Capella that kept on saying, "We want Warriors, we want Warriors." Basically, if it wasn't for Eric Gordon and James Harden, they would have been blown out the court. Even James Harden, he shot 32%. That's not MVP of field goal percentage, James Harden. You need to do better. Better decisions with it, too. This guy had 16 attempts at the three-point line and only made 4. 25% for James Harden at the three-point line. That's unacceptable. You can't. PJ Tucker, 0% in the three-point line. 30 for Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon, who's supposed to be a great three-point shooter, shot 30%. Now, when it comes to me, I don't like when the refs put their imprint in the game. If Warriors are better than Warriors, Warriors dominate the Rockets. Prove it to them. Do it. If Rockets are better than Warriors, Rockets dominate the Warriors. Prove it. But when the refs have to put some type of stain that's it can't be let go. I know there was a lot of bitching and moaning from Harden, even Chris Paul, and Chris Paul could end up being suspended because he kind of hit a ref because he was irritated. You gotta, when it comes to this game, you can't make emotions impact the game. You can't. You gotta take emotion out of it. You gotta show you're a leader, and you gotta basically be calm in tough situations like that. Look at how Damian Lillard handled Westbrook when he was cradling like a baby, doing all those type of craps that have nothing to do with basketball. He sent him home, and he was like, "Yeah, bye-bye. I had the last word because I was calm, I was a leader, and basically I didn't make other stuff that I couldn't control, control my emotions." And that's what being a great leader is. And when you do things like that, Chris Paul, it doesn't show that you're a leader. Now, I know about the Klay Thompson. Every time refs start calling, there was a lot of plays that refs didn't call, but it kind of wasn't the full reason Rockets lost this game. Because when you look at Warriors, Klay Thompson and Stephen Curry weren't as great as we know they could be. Yeah, Klay shot 40% from the three-point line, but Curry 30%. Yeah, Curry attempted 10 attempts at the three-point line, only made 3. That's not gonna we know what the Warriors are capable of. And if Klay Thompson and Stephen Curry lights it up, it's a wrap. I mean, Kevin Durant basically carried this team 35 points. Kevin Durant been on a killing spree since game 5 of last series with the Clippers. So they doing their thing. I agree with Draymond, what he said about James Harden. It wasn't what cost you out of the game, James. I mean, there was calls. I will admit that there was calls the refs were tripping, calls that you usually give James Harden in the regular season, but for some reason they not. Like I said, whoever wins the series, I want it to be we were the better team. It was clean, no ref judgment or anything like that. I don't want nobody to say, "Oh, but if this didn't happen, It's just like last year when they said if Chris Paul didn't go down, who knows if Warriors gonna win? All that. I just want everybody to be healthy and the game to go play full Dane Clone. Whoever wins, wins. Whoever moves on, moves on. So, like I said, Klay and Stephen Curry were quiet, and it's unacceptable that PJ Tucker and Clint Capella were on one to make sure that Rockets win game 1. Because as you can see, Warriors had a lot of turnovers. It was ridiculous. Kevin Durant was a part of it too. Even though he was great that night, he was a part of the turnover. The turnovers were ridiculous. KD had 6 turnovers and 3 for each the starting guard. And then you had Draymond with 5 turnovers. It was crazy. And the fact that Houston didn't capitalize, they should be worried, because if Warriors basically stop being cold and it heats up, it's lights out and good night Rockets. Rockets, y'all fought hard. Y'all say y'all wanted the Warriors. Y'all got them. Now, are y'all gonna be more competitive than the Clippers were? The Clippers made that shit would go 6 games. Are y'all gonna be sent home early? Y'all lost game one, but it's time to let that go. Like Kobe always did. Like game one is just game one. It's time to move on. Time to forget it. It's in the past now. You can't control it. You can only control moving forward, the future. And if you want to win the series, Rockets gonna have to do adjustment. PJ Tucker gonna have to shoot better. Eric Gordon had the points, but the field goal percentage in the 3 point line was horrible. He has to shoot better. Clint Capella has to go in the paint and dominate, because when you see Harrell and those guys, the Clippers, what they were doing last series, those are the reason why Draymond was so not a part of like them winning and being efficient, things like that. They have to do better in those departments, have to look themselves in the mirror and do other stuff. Yes, the refs did play a card, but the refs weren't the 4 reasons you guys lost this game. You guys lost this game because you didn't show you wanted it more. Because with Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson being this horrible, there's no way that the Warriors were supposed to win. KD basically carried them, and the total turnover for Warriors was out of this world crazy. It was crazy, crazy. So if it was crazy, crazy, and y'all still lost, yeah, Houston and D'Antoni should be very afraid. But yeah, game one, there was a lot of mistakes. There was things that could be better, things to be improved. I hope Chris Paul doesn't get in trouble for what he did to the ref. He has to show more composure and show that he's a leader and not bring emotion aspect. Because anytime you bring emotions to basketball, it doesn't. Look at Westbrook. I keep on using what I'm talking about, but Westbrook, dang, Westbrook. So yeah, Chris Paul has to be better. He has to do better. So Rockets do the adjustments, play better. Warriors, y'all know what to do. Stephen Curry is going with that ankle injury, but they could do better. They could be great. And yeah, just give me a great series, guys. And it's your man C.J.C. And that was my recap. Be breezy.